was always creating. If not on stage, then in the kitchen or in the backyard. I think that it comes from my childhood that I need to create and put something out into the world. So I can show you some of the porcelain ceramics pieces that I've made in the past, which I'm also looking forward to making now in my new studio. I really like making these large and unconventional bracelets. Should I wear my fancy glasses? My name is Devrim Kadir Beyoğlu. I'm from Istanbul, Turkey, and after living around the world for about half of my life, I now live in Rome. I'm always looking into learning processes and materials. This, I think, makes me interested in art, design, and craft at the same time. I studied ceramics, but when I went to graduate school, I realized that there was a vast capacity of other materials that I could use, and I started being curious about all of these materials and what I could do with them. I decided to put aside ceramics for a while. I think that if life gives you the power to create, then there's nothing that you can do not to create. I like creating spaces, installations where one goes into this space and becomes the actor, so the viewer becomes part of the work, and I like that communication between the work and the viewer, and I hope to be able to have that come out from the new work that I will be making in my studio. Because of my artwork being large installations and taking up a lot of space, the idea of making jewelry was something very precious, something very tiny that you can put in an envelope and send it away to someone who falls in love with them. I get to work with these women who put their heart and soul into making these dolls very unique. My clients send me pictures of their loved ones, and we make these dolls that look like them.
Guarda! Chi è questo? Bimbo. Bimbo Noah? Bimbo Noah, carina. Questa è Lia.
I started making the dolls because I wanted something very personal. They have their own personalities. They become characters of your life. I try to meditate as much as possible because it gives me the reflections of life that I don't get to see with my eyes open. Once, while I was doing this meditation, I had this idea of working with contemporary artists and working with traditional artisans to create an accessory line. I was practically a single mom, and that's when I had to say, okay, I will raise my son because he's the most important creation of my life. So I'm gonna set aside everything, my art, my design, my business, and really give my full energy to this creation. And because I want him to be a happy and a responsible person in life. Once he started getting a little bit older, I started putting some time into my business. But I didn't have much time for my art. So now finally I have decided to put myself 100% into my art. It feels great to have a studio space again. I also feel liberated in my mind as well, because I feel like I don't have to become the art star that I wanted to become at my younger age. I just want to make, I just want to create. It's the first time in many years that I give this freedom to myself.